I like to be prepared. I used to think that peace meant always turning the other cheek and being sympathetic and kind, but that's not really applicable to reality. Sometimes kindness means walking in the room with so much power that people don't dare to disrespect you. Kung Fu has given me the confidence to stand tall, be strong, and really believe in my own strength and power. My name is Kirby Koo, and I am a Shaolin Kung Fu martial artist. My family is from the south of China. I was born in San Francisco. In my early years, I was raised in Hong Kong. Growing up in a Chinese family, women are often boxed into stereotypes of being gentle and obedient. But I think it's important that we should not classify ourselves into boxes. As a child, I watched my brother practice Kung Fu, and I was much more interested in more girly, traditionally girly things, like I wanted to do dance or ballet. I do wish I learned martial arts earlier, because tapping into your power as a woman can take you very far in life, and the earlier you do that, the farther you can go. But it's never too late either. Shaolin Kung Fu is the root of all martial arts. Kung Fu means sharpening your blade from day to night. The character in Chinese is actually a combination of the character work and blade. At the beginning of the Song Dynasty, the Shaolin Temple invited the best martial artists from all the kingdoms to train and practice martial arts at the Shaolin Temple. So the martial artists agreed to disagree on the best ways to practice martial art. That's why Shaolin Kung Fu has all different styles. Kung Fu is only dangerous if you make it dangerous. It depends on the person. Shifu Shi Yan Ming is the founder and abbot of USA Shaolin Temple. As a very celebrated monk with a celebrity following, he could easily choose to be a private teacher, star in movies, but instead he chooses to keep the temple doors open using his own resources.
I come to New York, I practice martial arts outside the door. And people saw me to practice martial arts. They asked me, can you teach us? That's why I started USA Shaolin Temple.
He's a 34th generation Shaolin warrior monk. He was brought to the Shaolin Temple at age 5, and since then he trained there. He won many competitions in China before coming to the United States in 1992.
The Shaolin magic staff is performed by Shi Yan Ming and is typical of Shaolin Kung Fu.
To keep temple doors open so people in need can come in here, learn the philosophy, and live their best lives. That's why he left China.
You can train harder. In life, Kirby, nothing is easy. The easy things, you don't want to do it. You have no confidence. Even very simple things become difficult. That's life. Yeah. 好吗？
很好。
很好。
Shifu helps my Kung Fu because he is really inspirational, and he can really help transform people's lives with his knowledge. That is a life journey and challenge. These are some of the typical weapons that we train with in Shaolin Kung Fu. Kung Fu has many different styles of weapons. The sword, the monk's spade, or the spear. Everybody is different. Every weapon is different. Kung Fu has really helped me to understand that kindness and being gentle is only worthwhile. And therefore, my Kung Fu helps me come into a room still kind and keeping peace, but demanding the respect that I deserve so that others will not harm me. And if they will, there will be consequences. Catherine and Henry Street, please.
Catherine and Henry?
Yes. We're here at Health Magazine, and I'm going to be teaching a yoga live stream for inner confidence to their 6.5 million fans. I do this about once a quarter. I've been doing yoga since, I would say, 2009.
Look your eyebrows.
Oh, thank you.
6, 5, 4, 3.
HiHealth.com. I'm Kirby Koo, and today we're going to be going through a yoga flow for inner confidence. Yoga taught me to understand myself and feel comfortable in myself and value myself, because the practice that I had was very much gentle and allowed me to grow at the speed that I needed to grow. Woo! Snap, crackle, pop, rotate the leg. Exhale down. Last time, inhale, breathe it in. Stretch it up. Be calm. Yoga helps me with practicing Kung Fu because it helps me to understand myself and my body, and then Kung Fu helps to take it to another level. Feel your expansion, your strength. You are a warrior. Nice and strong. I think the running helps you to be cardiovascular. It's a different type of movement compared to yoga. I prepare for class by making sure that I'm physically fueled. So I try to eat something like a banana or have a bowl of soup or something a few hours before so that I have the chi for training. And also that I'm warmed up, so I try to stretch. But sometimes, even your physical body is ready, it doesn't mean your mental mind is ready. If you've had a very stressful day or you're very tired, that can exhibit itself when you begin to train. I would say my greatest achievement in Kung Fu happens on a daily basis, and that's when I show up to class, because that's the hardest part, is deciding that today I have to step on the ground to train. I think it's important to understand as a part of the training that you have to be patient with yourself, but also understand where your limits are. So that is a very difficult balance to strike without pushing yourself too far, but also nurturing yourself at the same time. You have to put in the work. That's why Shifu teaches more chi, train harder.
With our warm-up, for example, if you reach a certain level, wherever your fist, elbow, knee, you can reach a certain amount of power. You punch, for example. Your elbow, your capping. Same amount of power and speed.
Kung Fu trains you to be strong internally, but at the same time be in your best shape physically. So Shifu's challenge for me to be empty is to maximize your power, you must be empty inside. You cannot hold on to emotion, ego. You really have to let go. So that's the irony of the situation, you know? To be empty is to have full power. I'm still on this journey, but I have seen my life elevate in a way that I would want to. In terms of relationships, friends, people that I surround myself with, my job, opportunities. And it goes back to the philosophy that when you respect yourself and have confidence in yourself, what you deserve will be attracted to you. I obtained happiness by understanding myself. You must be strong in yourself, so therefore you can be strong with other people, and understand yourself so you can understand the world.